Okay. Um, all right, I think it should be good now. I deleted some things off the phone. I was having some trouble with storage. Okay. Um, but yeah, that's what it is, right? So going back to what I was saying, okay. Um, you women, you're not allowed to be having so much liberty. Honestly, it's not supposed to be like that, okay? Because you have to understand, you women, you were created for us, okay? You females, you're like our toys, okay? You're a man's toys, okay? See, a boy, he plays with, with toys, right? A boy will play with video games, right? But there comes a certain age where he starts, hitting puberty, and he starts becoming a man, right? He wants to manhandle a woman, right? He wants to handle a grown woman, okay? So you women, you're like our toys, man, okay? And here in this society, this society gives you a lot of you women all sorts of liberties, man, okay? And the thing is, the scriptures say not to do that, okay? So this is Sirach, or the book of Ecclesiasticus, 25:25. Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to get abroad. Okay, so you're not supposed to be letting these women have all this liberty, man. Okay. And I know that'll mess you feminists up, man, real bad. Okay. You feminists, you'll start going on a rant on after you hear that, okay? But the thing is, you're not supposed to give these women that kind of liberty, okay? And I don't care who gets offended. It doesn't, it doesn't matter who you are. You gotta, you gotta tell this truth to everybody. It doesn't matter who they are, okay? But you're not supposed to give a woman liberty to get abroad, because women are wicked by default, okay? They just are, okay? They're more, they like to be comfortable all the fucking time. They like to be, and men too, don't get me wrong, men will get all comfortable and shit, all into the flesh, all right? But it's women especially, okay? And right now the Most High is dealing with the men of Israel, right? Okay. All right, the Lord's dealing with Israelite men, okay? Because once the man gets in order, the women will follow suit as well, okay? Women are followers. You have to understand that, okay? They're just naturally, they're followers, okay? A woman will follow anybody who's, who gives her the wood the right way, So you females, you're followers, all right? It's you men that got to get right, okay? So anyways, going back to Isaiah 4:1, 7 women shall take hold onto one man, meaning these women, they're going to flock to us, okay? All right? When shit gets really bad out here, these people, they're going to want answers, okay? And indeed, the Lord will make us even scarcer and even more precious than gold, okay? Even more so, okay? Because the thing about the elect, we have there's a very limited amount of members of the elect, okay? It's funny too, because that's actually, that's the narrative that they push out with this whole cryptocurrency thing, the Bitcoin thing, is that there's a limited, so there's a cap of only 21 million Bitcoins, right? And to the code, right, the platform of Bitcoin, the blockchain, there can be no more Bitcoins after that. So once all those Bitcoins are mined, that's pretty much, that's it, and it's funny, because that's what it's like with the elect in a way, it's only 144,000 of us, that's it. There is no more of us than that. So 21 million that's nothing, right? But 144,000, that's very little compared to the nation of Israel, man. That's a very small amount, okay? So can you imagine how rare and how scarce we're gonna be when shit hits the fan and the Lord is dealing with us on a whole nother level, it's extremely rare, man. I'm telling you, man. The Lord is going to make us more precious than gold, more valuable than the gold of Ophir, okay? Okay, much more so, much more, because we're a lot scarcer and we're a lot more a lot more versatile than gold, okay? You know, because hey, the scriptures say that you know, I can do all things through him that strengtheneth me, right? So this word is pretty much in the elect, man. It's in us, okay? And indeed, we're very versatile, man. We can do all things through Yahweh Shai, okay? You know, we're not jacks of all trades either, don't get me wrong, but you know, we're very well-rounded, okay? Very well-rounded. And when the Spirit of the Lord really, you know, starts working with us, starts working with the elect on that level, man, forget it, man, forget it. It's game over for you heathen, man. It's game over, okay? Because the Lord's going to give us spiritual power eventually, okay? And we're going to take over the world, okay? We're going to take over the world. We're going to, you know, we're going to have super strength, man. We're going to be like Superman out here, literally. I don't mean figuratively, no, I mean literally, okay? All right, I don't mean parabolically or no, bro. I'm literally saying that we're gonna be out here flipping tanks and cars and, you know, and destroying this kingdom, okay? Because at that point it'll be the Lord's kingdom, and then his servants are gonna go and fight, okay? So when the kingdom of heaven finally does arrive, when Yahweh Shai starts and actually comes and makes his great return, it's gonna be on a whole nother level, man, okay? And indeed, the Lord will make us more scarcer and more precious than gold, okay? All right? So that's why these women, they're going to flock to us naturally, okay? They're going to want answers, man. They're going to want answers. And more importantly, they're going to want a manly presence in there, man. You know? You really think when bullets are flying and shit hits the fan, right? You really think these women are gonna want some punks, you know, some pretty boys and shit, okay? They're gonna want men in their right minds that know what the hell they're doing, okay? And the thing is, you other dudes out here, even though you're manly as fuck too, you know, you got these dudes, these mighty men, these modern mighty men, right? You know, Navy SEALs and all these different soldiers and Marines and shit, right? You're the modern mighty man, okay? Well, even you guys, the scriptures say that the Lord is gonna have you crying like bitches, man, okay? You know what? Let me get that. Let me get that real quick, okay? I want to get that, okay? This is Zephaniah 1:14. The great day of the Lord is near. It is near and hasteth greatly. Even the voice of the day of the Lord. The mighty man shall cry there bitterly. So even you tough ass dudes, you Navy SEALs and you Marines and shit, you know, you guys, you're gonna cry bitterly, man. Okay? It goes to show you it's not a thing of macho-ness and how tough you are. Look, it's the Lord that's gonna put the spirit of his spirit inside of us in that day. Okay? Because that day is gonna be horrific, man. It's gonna be horrible, man. Monstrous apparitions, newly created creatures, all the plagues of Egypt, okay, gross darkness. I mean, bro, it's gonna get bad out here, man. It's gonna get very strange, and even people that are these tough military dudes, they're gonna fucking fold like paper, okay? They're not gonna be able to handle mentally what's going on out here. They're gonna break, okay? It's gonna be a test unto us. Because I don't know where the hell I'm going to be, and I don't know what things I'm going to behold and see, you know? You know what I'm saying? It's going to get bad, man. It's going to get very bad, okay? And where the hell are you women going to be at, man? Where? If the mighty man's going to cry bitterly, what do you think you bitches out here going to be? You females, right? Where do you think you're going to be, man? You know? You feminists in that day are going to crack and fold even twice fold than these mighty men out here, okay? Even that much more, okay? It's gonna get bad, man. I'm telling you, man. It's gonna get very horrific, okay? This is Amos chapter 5, verse 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord, right? Amos 5 and 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. Okay. Verse 20. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, and even very dark, and no brightness in it? Okay, so it's gonna be very bad. The day of the Lord is not. People make it seem like it's this, it's as if Caesar Borgia is gonna come in some cloud, half-ass naked and shit, and he's gonna be passing out flowers to the masses. No, the day of the Lord is gonna be horrible, man. Okay, it's the Lord that's gonna come back in his warships. Okay, and he's gonna be a so-called black man. Okay, you people, you don't even know who the Lord really is, or what personality he is, who he is, what nation he's from. You people don't know anything about him. So when you finally see him, he's gonna look like a total stranger to you, okay? Because you don't know the Lord. You don't know him, okay? How are you gonna claim to know somebody when you don't even know their name? You imagine calling out to a stranger and be, hey guy, hey you, I know you, right? Hey, you're my guy. But he's a fucking stranger to you. He doesn't know you. You don't even know his name. So how the hell can you even say you know him? If you don't even know his holy name, how are you gonna say you know the Most High? Okay? You don't know his name, you don't know his personality, you don't know what he likes, what he doesn't like, you know nothing of the man. So how are you gonna claim that you know the Lord? Okay? If you read the scriptures, you would know that he's an austere individual. If you read the scriptures, but a lot of you Americans, you don't read shit, okay? Because you're too lazy, because you're too slothful, you're too, you're too much into your flesh, okay? You're too much into your flesh, You live in pleasures, and instead of, manning up and taking care of business first, you go and have fun first, okay? It's all fun with you people, man. You don't read the Bible. This stuff. It takes discipline to read this. It takes manliness, It takes a studious spirit, okay? But if you read the scriptures, you would read that the Lord is indeed an austere individual, okay? He's austere, meaning serious, bitter, okay? He's austere, man, all right? Scriptures tell you that, a wise man scarcely smiles, okay? So the Lord, with all the knowledge that he had, he rarely smiled, man, okay? And that's what this knowledge does to you sometimes. It just, you don't want to smile, because you know so much, and it's a burden knowing all these things, man, So, I mean, you people don't know the Lord, man. So when he comes back, it's going to be a day of gross darkness, okay? And indeed, it's going to be horrific, okay? All right? He's going to come back with his warships, right? He's going to come back in warships, and he's going to come back blasting people, man. Blasting them with fire, okay? Disintegrating them, all right? Totally disintegrating people, man. Disintegrating armies, okay? You're gonna have the UN and NATO and you know what I'm saying? These different countries, right? These world allegiances, they're gonna fight against the Lord, man. Okay? NATO and the EU, okay? All right? Which NATO stands for North Atlantic Treaty Organization, okay? That's what NATO stands for. Okay, EU stands for European Union, okay? So these different allegiances of countries, they're gonna actually fight against the Lord, man. They're gonna send their armies, their drones, their AI, their different weapons and technology. They're gonna send all their toys against the Lord, man. And they're actually gonna fight against the Lord. Can you believe that? It's gonna get crazy as fuck out here, man. Okay? And then you're gonna have the angels, man. Okay? Because the Lord is coming back with angels, a multitude of them. An army of angels, okay? This is what encompasses the great day of the Lord. This is what comes with it. okay? And if you're not in his good side, he's gonna blast your ass too, man. He's gonna blast you, okay? It's that simple. He's not gonna meet you people as a man. He's not, all that is done. It's done. He already did that 2,000 years ago. When he comes back this time, he's coming back with great power and great glory, okay? And indeed, many people will wail because of him, okay? Indeed. So, all right, that's what encompasses the great day of the Lord. But yeah, let me get one last scripture, okay? This is 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 7, okay? 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 7. Uh, 1 Corinthians 3 and 7. So then neither is he that planteth anything, neither he that watereth, but the Most High that giveth the increase. Okay? Right. And that, and you know, that really is talking about this knowledge, okay? But even trees as well, right? Even plants and trees and different vegetation that an individual wants to grow, you can water it all you want, but if the Lord doesn't want that plant to grow, it won't grow, okay? Because you can water a plant all you want, but if the Lord does not give the increase, it will not grow. It won't sprout. It won't, what they call, germinate, okay? So you can water it all you want. You can put it on the best soil. You can give it the right temperature and everything. If the Lord does not want that plant to grow, it will not grow. Okay? So let me read that again. 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 7. So then neither is he that planteth anything, neither he that watereth, but the Most High that giveth the increase. Verse 8. Now he that planteth and he that watereth are one, and every man shall receive his own reward according to his own labor. Okay? So really, this is what this is going into is okay, this ministry, okay, this word, okay, this it compares, and throughout the scriptures, right, this word is compared to like a seed, okay, and the minds of people can be compared to soil, okay, it can be compared to dirt, okay, and right, so when we're out here, right, when we're out here in the streets, we're breaking the minds of the people. We're pretty much plowing the minds of the people. So we're breaking the dirt. Because when you plant something, you don't just plant it just like that. No, you have to break the dirt first. Okay, and that's what we're doing. We're breaking the minds of you people. Okay, we're totally changing the way the world thinks. In other words, okay. So this word is powerful, man. This word is very powerful, okay? And indeed, we're changing the way the world thinks, okay? Indeed, all right? There's no disputing that, okay? So when we plant this seed inside of your minds, okay, if the Lord gives the increase, then that means the Lord will allow you to grow in knowledge, okay? The Lord will allow you to grow in knowledge and essentially sprout, okay? Sprout with all sorts of understanding, okay? Through the Holy Spirit, okay? Which is the true understanding of the scriptures. But that's what it means, you know, when we're out here and we're planting seeds, right? So in other words, I can read the scriptures all day long to a person, but if the Lord is not giving the increase, if the Lord doesn't want that plant to grow, it won't grow. I can read the Bible all day to you people, but if the Lord's not dealing with you, you will never understand this. You will never grow, okay? It goes to show you it's all spiritual, man. It's not, you know, I don't force anybody to come in here into this, okay? I'm not forcing anybody, all right? Verse 9, 1 Corinthians 3 and 9. For we are laborers together with the Most High. Ye are the Most High's husbandry. Ye are the Most High's building. Okay. Verse 10. According to the grace of the Most High, which is given unto me, as a wise master builder, I have laid the foundation, and another buildeth thereon. But let every man take heed how he buildeth thereupon. Verse 11. For other foundation can no man lay than that is laid, which is Yahushua HaMashiach. Verse 12. Now if any man build upon this foundation gold, silver, precious stones, wood, hay, stubble. Okay. So we're reading about how how you're supposed to be building. You're supposed to be building the right way, right? Which is crucial because you're supposed to teach the right way as well. Okay. I can't stress that enough. Okay. But also also your works, right? So if you're, if you act like a niggard and, you're out there committing adultery and murdering and being a drug dealer or pimping out hoes, I mean, bro, that's wickedness, man. Okay? That's all wickedness. Okay? See, if you're doing those things, you better take heed, man, because you're building, the way you're building hay, wood, and stubble. Okay? And I'm telling you, when that fire comes, it's gonna burn and consume your fucking building. Okay? It's garbage. It's likened unto garbage. What you're bringing to the ministry is garbage. Okay. So right. So I have laid the foundation, and another buildeth thereon. But let every man take heed how he buildeth thereupon. For other foundation can no man lay that is laid, which is Yahushua HaMashiach. Now, if any man build upon this foundation gold, silver, precious stones, wood, hay, stubble, verse 13, every man's work shall be made manifest, for the day shall declare it, because it shall be revealed by fire. Okay? And the fire shall try every man's work of what sort it is. You see? So your works, man, it's going to be tried by fire, man. Meaning, in other words, the Lord's going to try your spirit, okay? He's going to, the word try in Old English, it means to test, okay? It doesn't mean, like in modern English, you have people that say, oh, I'm going to try that. It doesn't mean to attempt. No. It means to test, okay? So when the scriptures talk about how the Lord's going to try us like gold, in other words, he's going to test us, okay? Right. And all throughout the scriptures, the Lord's always been like that anyways. It goes to show you that the Lord is the same God from the Old Testament into the New Testament. He hasn't changed. So that's a deception of the world, man. Okay? The world says, oh, well, the Old Testament, he was rough and mean, right? And the New Testament, he's forgiving. And bro, the Lord hasn't changed. He still tests people in the Old Testament as well as the New Testament. He's still that same terrible, terrifying power, man. Okay, and indeed he's about to take out the masses of you just like in the Old Testament. The first time was with Old Testament was with water, but this time in the New Testament you read about the fire. What fire is that talking about? The nuclear missiles, man. When World War III finally sets in and the Lord finally comes back, he's gonna be blasting people with fire. Okay, there's gonna be a lot of fire. Okay, literally, man. Okay. But for us, the members of the elect, hopeful elect, we're pretty much, the fire that's going to be tested on us is a different type of fire. And it's that same fire that we're pretty much being baptized with right now. Okay? In other words, the Lord's going to test us through trials. The Lord's going to purposely put us through situations, and he's going to see what our choices are. Just like that movie, Kingsman, man. Like that movie Kingsman, when they had I think his name was Ellie, if I'm not mistaken. I forget his name, man. Ellie, if I'm not mistaken, the agent, right? They were testing him, right, to see if he was worthy. Then they purposely put him in a train. They purposely put him on a train to see what he would do. Okay? So the Lord might put you in some dire situation where he's gonna see what you're gonna do, what you're gonna be made of. Are you gonna bitch up and fold, or are you gonna stay firm in your beliefs? Okay. That's what the Lord is gonna do. Okay. That's what it means by he's gonna try us, and that's why I'm telling you, man. You guys that are out there doing all this wickedness, man. Because I'm hearing stories of a lot of you guys out there doing drugs. A lot of you do. I'm talking about guys that know that they're Israel. Okay? There's drug dealers out there, man. Like, what the fuck, man? Okay? You're not supposed to be doing that. That's wicked as hell. Okay? You guys that are pimping out hoes. Okay? You guys that are threatening people to shoot people. You know? I've seen that on the video, man. I saw that on the video Sakari, man. There were it's like, you want to die tonight? And you know, it's like, what the fuck? We're not supposed to be carnal, man. Okay, we're peaceful individuals, man. Wise as serpents and harmless as doves. You're not supposed to be threatening to shoot people out here. What the fuck is wrong with you? You know, this is what I'm talking about. You guys, man, you're bringing garbage to the ministry. Okay. Another one that I heard out there was that Paul. One of you clowns said that Paul didn't have the Spirit. You actually said that. I'm like, what the fuck, man? You know, that sounds very similar to what that other clown said about John the Baptist, man. That sounds very similar right there. Okay, you're attacking great individuals of our culture and our heritage, man. Men that we could always look back to and look at as an example, man. You're straight up attacking them. Okay. John the Baptist was blameless, all right? So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, man. Paul was blameless in the sight of the Most High, man. Okay? Paul has a great part in this ministry. A majority of the Bible was written by Paul. Okay? So you got clowns out there, man. You got guys out there that are bringing or that are building with wood, hay, and stubble. It's garbage, okay? What you guys are building with is garbage, and I'm telling you, when shit hits the fan, you guys are gonna crack and fold, man. Okay? Right. And it's funny because when you look at gold and silver, okay, it actually doesn't burn. That's what's funny about it. See, you can get aluminum and you can put it through the fire, it'll actually burn. You know, you can put these other metals in there, it'll burn, okay? It starts getting burnt. You know, start smelling a certain kind of way, right? But gold and silver, it doesn't burn. It just it has a boiling point, right? So once it reaches that boiling point, it starts to change, but it doesn't actually burn. It doesn't get consumed in the fire. It actually gets purer and purer. Okay? So that's pretty much like the elect. Okay? No matter what happens to us, we just get stronger and stronger. Okay? You know, Lord willing, I'm of the elect. You know, I'm gonna keep hoping. You know what I'm saying? You just got to keep pushing forward, man. But you know, because that's the thing. I don't know if I am. You know, I could easily not be one. You know, I could easily not be of the elect. You know, it could go down like that too. You know, I acknowledge that as well. You know what I'm saying? But in all things, man, may the Most High be glorified. Yahweh Yahushua. You know. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much like that Job spirit, man. You know, though he slay me, yet will I maintain my trust in him. You know, because you know, even the elect, we even have we've got shortcomings too, man. Okay, we have shortcomings and all sorts of errors and mistakes that we've made as well. Okay, in the world and in the ministry sometimes too. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So, may the Most High be glorified in all things, man. Okay? Man, even in his best estate, is all together but vanity. Okay? So even in our best estate, we're worthless. Okay? But, anyways, that was it on that. Okay? That was the understanding of, you know, of how the Lord is not dealing with everybody, man. Okay? And throughout the scriptures, when you read about gold and silver, that proves, just that alone, man, that proves that the Lord's not dealing with everybody. Okay, because gold is not a common metal, and neither are the members of the elect. Okay, we're not common. Okay, so that shows you that the Spirit of the Lord is really not dealing with the masses, with the multitudes of people. You want to bring in everybody. Gold and silver are not common metals. They're extremely rare. And so are the members of the elect or the men of the Lord, man. They're extremely rare. Okay? So, this truth isn't for everybody. This ministry is not for everyone. Alright? And it's certainly not for the other nations, because they were never given these things. The heathen nations, they're spittle. Okay? They're vanity upon vanities. Alright? They're nothing, man. Okay? But, anyways, with that, I'm going to say, call Allah, Limla, Yahweh, Yahushai. Till next time, Shalom.